What's good, y'all? It's your boy Just Dice Bear Squad 24/7 here to give y'all a late recap from Sunday's game. As you can see from the title, Bears fall to the Colts 29-23. I was able to make it to the second half of the game, and Bears had the opportunity to take the lead, but failed to capitalize at the end of the game. From this performance I've seen from Brian Hoyer, I can say that I'm very impressed by his performance. The offense looked pretty good. Cameron Meredith had like over 100 receiving yard game, probably the first time in his career. So I see that he was finally stepped up his game. Jordan Howard, this nigga is a savage. 2 straight games with over 100 rushing yards. I'm just pretty impressed with the offense and shit. Defense, the front seven looked amazing. I think they had like 3 or 4 sacks on Andrew Luck, but the problem was about the defense was the secondary. Some of the cornerbacks had a hard time trying to cover up T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, this motherfucker just was shredding this secondary. Had like 170 receiving yards. And this was the type of shit that I was really talking about when I feel like this was a tough ass game. It's like exactly what I said on my last video. The Colts will find ways to come back and bite you in the ass and shit. So Bears fall 1-4. Excuse me. The turning point of the game was when Jacoby Glenn allowed T.Y. Hilton wide open for a touchdown and shit. Then when the Bears got the ball back right on the first drive, Hoyer throws it to Meredith, and it resulted to the forced fumble by Darius Butler, and Colts recover it and shit. Then like the second time, they had the opportunity to score, and from what I heard from Bears Brown, shout out to him, Alshon Jeffrey was wide open. I didn't even see that. But there's some problems on executing on offense when every play matters and shit. And that's what this offense and the defense is going to need to start doing, is doing a better job at trying to execute. Moving on from this game, I want to talk about the quarterback controversy, because I'm still hearing about whether Brian Hoyer or Jay Cutler is going to start. In my opinion, I feel like Jay Cutler is going to get this job back. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's still not going to make any difference, because as long as John Fox is running this team, I feel like it's still going to be I feel like it's still going to be his way. It doesn't matter what anybody says or anything. I still feel that Jay Cutler is going to get his job back. As much as I much as I really hate it and shit, I still believe that Brian Hoyer is still going to be the backup quarterback for the rest of this season and shit. But I don't know. We just have to see. Hopefully next week, the Bears can get to the drawing board and game plans against next week's game against the Jaguars and shit. Hopefully they can win that game, because that's going to be because they're going to have a short week next week against Green Bay after the Jaguars game. So this team's going to need to be prepared. Every man's going to have to be on top of their game, because every game's going to matter. Until next time, it's your boy Just Dice, Bear Squad 24/7 here. Got to check out of here. Before I go, I have a lot of clips of the game. Until next time. I'll give it to Howard. There we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. Stop.